Alright, welcome to Ernest Cole Fishing. I'm the bass man Ernest Cole, and this is American Made. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of American Made, where we feature baits from American made companies and small businesses. Today's episode, we are going to be featuring Flatlands Custom Tackle. If you've never heard of Flatlands, I invite you guys to take a look at those at their website. I'll actually leave a link below so you guys can go and check them out. They've got a lot of really nice stuff. They've got jigs, spinnerbaits, shaky heads, some hand-tied stuff as well. So I'll leave a link below for you guys to take a look at. And I've got a couple of baits from those that I'm going to show you guys, and a couple that are really, really nice and are really interesting. First off, this time of year I like to throw a tube, and I picked up one of their Weedless tube jigs. It's pretty nice little jig head here. You can tell that all their stuff, you know, being custom tackle, is custom made. This is a really, really neat tube design, a tube jig head design rather, Weedless. It's pretty nice. Looking forward to trying that out. It's getting fall of the year here on the Tennessee River in Pickwick, where I fish a lot, and so that tube's going to really come in handy. Like I said before, they've got jigs and spinner baits, but they also make some really unique stuff, and that caught my eye, and a couple of products I'm going to show you guys that I took a look at and been trying out here lately, and I really, really like. The first one is called the Shimmer Spin, and this is kind of a spinner bait design, but it's different from most of the spinner baits you've seen. It's a kind of hinged head here. It's got a kind of a belly weighted swim bait design here. It's got a keeper hook corkscrew there, and that's pretty neat. That is really, really nice and gives off a really different action. So you know, if your regular spinner bait is not working, and if you guys who like to throw swim baits this time of year, I do, this is a really neat design, and really enjoyed throwing this, and I really enjoyed fishing with this. Actually, in addition to the Shimmer Spin, they've got the name of this is the Shimmer Flash Spin, and this is really unique. It's got that underspin style in addition to the swing head here. This gives a really unique action in the water. Being fall of the year on the Tennessee River, one of the dominant patterns this time of year, if you fish at all, and you know, throughout the country, is to fish with an umbrella rig or an Alabama rig. But to me, the Alabama rig is either really, really on or really, really off. That's been my experience with it. But with this to me is going to be kind of a really nice alternative to the Alabama rig. It's going to be a little more subtle, so you can fish it in the same areas that you would fish an Alabama rig, but not have that really, really big heavy bait that you're throwing out there. Because if you're like me, you know, sometimes that thing, it'll wear your shoulders out and your arms out after a while, and this is kind of a good alternative. I've been fishing this a lot here lately, and I really like the action of it. I've got this paired here with a 4-inch Zoom Swimmer. This color is, I think it's IU. I'm not sure how you say that exactly, but I dipped that tail in some chartreuse. Spike it, I think I did, and really neat action. As you can see, you know, I let that swing, a free swinging head there. That's going to give that, and it does give that a lot of action. I really, really enjoyed fishing this, and I'm looking forward to it. Fall of the year is here as soon as, and that water is going to start cooling down, and the Alabama rig is really going to be hot. And this is just a nice alternative to it. If you guys like fishing Alabama rig, but you know, after a while it will wear you out. So this is going to be a great alternative to that. One of the other baits that I've got that I have really enjoyed and I've had a little success with here lately is this. This is called the Shimmer Swimmer. Let me get that name right. And this is kind of the underspin style swim bait hook, belly weighted. It's got that keeper on there. Really have enjoyed fishing this. Really have. Let me show you how I've actually got one rigged up here. Let me show you guys how I've rigged that up as well. I've also got that on a Zoom Swimmer 4-inch. As you can tell, I've kind of beat this one up a little bit. This is a really nice bait. Comes through the water really, really good. In fact, let me take you to some footage now of me actually fishing and catching fish on this Shimmer Swimmer. Yeah, babe. There we go. All right, guys. There we go. It's a nice one. Come off that underspin style bait from Flatlands Custom Tackle. 4-inch Zoom Swimmer. I think his color is Tennessee River. But awesome fish. Let's put that in the live well. We'll get some picture with him later. Alright guys, as you can see, it's a really good bait. Comes through the water really good and catches some really nice fish with it. So that's how that looks again. Again, that's paired with a 4-inch Zoom Swimmer. I think this color's called either Hitch or Tennessee River. I'm not 100% sure. They kind of look the same. So that is what I have got from Flatlands and been trying out here lately. By the way, that one I have paired on a 7-foot medium heavy outcast rod. I think the other one I had on a 7-foot as well. But fluorocarbon, probably 12 pound is what I've got this on. And I was fishing, as you can see from that footage, I was fishing a point. I don't know if it showed it real good, and there's a lot of bait fish around. This just gets down underneath there. That flash really really gets those fish's attention, and with fall coming on, that's going to be a really good bait to use, as well as the Shimmer Spin. So I think that's all the baits that I've got from those guys. Guys, I would invite you to once again take a look at Flatlands Custom Tackle. They have some really, really nice stuff. The owner, Joey, I've conversed with him. Really nice guy. Like I said, hand-tied jigs, shaky heads. I think they do have an umbrella rig style bait that's really nice. I'll probably be getting one of those, so Joey will be looking for that order as well. So with that, thank you guys once again for tuning in to another episode of American Made. I appreciate all the wonderful comments on the first episode, and a lot of good suggestions and bait companies and small businesses that I am going to be checking out and will be featuring here very soon in the coming weeks. I've really enjoyed fishing with those baits, trying new stuff. There's a couple that I'm really looking forward to it. So with that, keep leaving those comments below with the suggestions for upcoming bait companies to try out. I've written them all down. I've got a big list of companies to try out and get in contact with. So thank you guys once again for watching. Take a look at Flatlands Custom Tackle. They have some really excellent handmade custom stuff. And with that, I am the Bass Man, Ernest Cole. We'll see you guys down the road.